Netta, do you remember a difficult question Heidi asked you?
I remember a difficult topic, not necessarily the question,
Mm-hmm.
but it was about the young people on campuses, um, and why why they're so hateful. So yeah, just being able to have that conversation and try to shed some light on what all these people across colleges, I mean, across the world, like why they're feeling passionately about it, and
Yeah.
what hopefully they think that they're trying to accomplish. Yeah.
And it's an unfinished conversation. We're still having that one, actually. We
Yeah.
haven't finished that one.
There's room for both of us to hurt. Grief, empathy, and compassion aren't limited commodities that we have to fight over.
So your conversations also led you to write an essay together, make a short film together. And I wonder, I guess, what led you to take those next steps from just the fact that you were speaking? Heidi?
It just seemed like the natural next step of our relationship, our conversation, and our wanting to share what's happening between us with other people.
Yeah.
So I believe what happened is Netta's like, but I'm not a creative writer. And I'm like, well, let's just sit down and start writing. Like, let's just see what comes out. And of course, I put it off until the last moment. And then I sat at my computer on a rainy night in my garage, and it happened that she was on the document too. And she'd already written these beautiful things. And so my response in our essay was it was a response to what she was writing. So it felt like one of our conversations,
Yeah.
but poetic and more free, because we weren't speaking to each other and having to think about what we were saying. We were just letting it come out of us.
Yeah. Netta, there's a passage in the essay I want to quote. Daughters of Palestine, nobody is coming to save us, especially not the men who we allowed to lead and who contributed and continue to perpetuate this violence. Our leadership has failed. What can women do that men don't? And what should women do?
Yeah, that was part of the impetus of the writing, and what we wanted to do, just, being both of us being feminist and strong women and mothers, and envisioning that future for Palestine that I want to see. I want to see women involved in leadership, but generally within Palestinian society, women are they're marginalized, to say the least. And I think that there is no future for Palestine if women are not at that table. And so to envision that, we need to empower women and to lift them up, lift their voices up, and allow them to be a part of the negotiations.
The work that you did together started October 7th. What are you two, and let me start with you, Heidi, hoping will come from this relationship, these conversations?
Yes, I want a lot of things to happen. I want our film to be seen. I want our conversations to be shared, so that people understand that there's something very powerful to the art of conversation. And it's not about knowing where you're going, but it's about being in the present moment so that the next step will reveal itself.